Hey ladies, it is Nordstrom Anniversary Sale preview time, and I'm so excited because I went through everything and I've created a top picks list for you. And these are great fall items. That is what this sale is all about, and there's some really good deals. And the sale will start on July 8th and goes through August 3rd. And there are some early shop days at the beginning of the sale, and my early shop day is on the 9th. So I will have a try on haul up for you between the 9th and 10th. So keep your eye out for that. And I also want to thank you guys so much for just supporting my channel, watching my videos, and also you support it by using my links. So those will be provided through the YouTube links and down in the description for all of my Nordstrom content. And also, if you want more details on the sale and you want some great insider tips and tricks to navigate and just get more out of the sale and more of what you want, then stick around till the end of the video. So thanks so much for watching, and remember to love your neighbor and be kind. So my absolute favorite thing to shop in the sale is boots. And I look for tall boots and booties. And so I want to talk about these first. So my number one pick for tall boots is this Sam Edelman boot. And I love them. And this one has a little bit of a Western flair to it, which is actually going to be a big trend in the fall. And this one comes in 5 colors. And there's some that are suede like you see here. And then you've got others that are in just a smooth leather. And they are real leather and suede. And this one is $149.99 but goes to $250 after the sale. And I thought this kind of cranberry color was so beautiful, and we're going to see a lot of this in the fall. And there was a Vince Camuto boot, and I love Vince Camuto. They're really comfortable. And this one I'm showing you is an ivory because I love the ivory boots. And this is going to be a big color in the fall too, so I really want one personally. This one comes in 7 colors. It comes in suedes and smooth leathers, and it's going to be $149.99 as well, and it goes back to $249 after the sale. And this one has a little bit more of a classic look to it than the Sam Edelman, and more of a pointed toe. And then you have a really Western one, which is from Dolce Vita, and it has fringe down the side. And I just thought this was so pretty. And it is very Western influenced, but a really great boot. It comes in 3 colors. It's going to be $184.99 and goes back to $280 after the sale. And then the last tall boot I have is this Blondo boot in a navy suede, which I've seen so many navy shoes for fall in the sale. I could not believe it, but blue is going to be a huge color and all shades of it. And I mean, who doesn't want a navy boot? It's beautiful. And this one does come in 5 colors. It's real suede, and it's $139.99 and waterproof. So I thought that was great. And it goes up to $219.95 when the sale is over. So now for booties, because I love ankle boots, and these that I picked they're going to go really well with a lot of the styles of jeans and pants for the season. This first one is a Dolce Vita slim pointed toe bootie. So this has a little bit of a Western flair, as you can see, but I thought it was beautiful, and it comes in 5 colors. It is real leather, and $99.99 and will be $180 after the sale. So I thought that was an amazing deal. And then there's a Steve Madden one if you want a shorter heeled bootie. And this one does have a square toe, not a pointed toe. And we're going to see both versions in the fall. And this comes in 3 colors. It is leather again. And just, I thought this was awesome. $99.99 and after the sale, $169. And then a Rag & Bone bootie that I fell in love with because Rag & Bone is a new brand that I'm starting to love, but their quality is really nice. And this one has more of a round toe if you want a round toe ankle boot. And it is more expensive, so a little more of a splurge. It comes in 2 colors. It's $329.99 at the sale. It goes to $498 after the sale. So this is a contemporary brand, and it is a little more high end, but I still really liked it. And then there's a Nordstrom option that I thought was really good. And this one has a kitten heel and, of course, a Western flair to it, but a square toe. It comes in 2 colors. It's $89.99 and then goes to $139.95 after the sale. So now for my absolute favorite shoe style that I personally wear, and that's sneakers. And they had a lot of great styles in the sale. And the first one I want to talk about is the Dolce Vita Notice sneaker. And I loved this in the navy. If you don't like the navy though, it comes in 4 colors, and there's 2 neutral colors that are great. But I own this sneaker in a couple of options already, and I love it. And I love the navy. I think it's beautiful. But this one's going to be $89.99, and then after the sale it goes to $139. And I also love the Cole Haan Grand Pro Top Spin sneaker, and I own this sneaker already and love it, but I want to get it in the black. So they're going to have it in black and white in the sale, and this is the most lightweight sneaker I have ever worn. I think you guys would love this if you got it. And it's going to be $99.99 and then back to $150 after the sale. And if you love New Balance, there's a new style that has been out for a few months. It's the RC42 sneaker, which looks more like a fashion sneaker than a trainer. And I thought this one was great. It's $79.99 and will go up to $99.99 after the sale. And it's only in this color. And I know that's not the best discount, but there you don't find them on discount much at all. So I thought this one was really cool. And my favorite sneaker in the sale, which I hope I can get, is this Rag & Bone retro kind of slim bottom sneaker. I love this and I love the color. I think it's beautiful. This is like a burgundy and a brown mix. I just think it's so cool. But it does come in two colors. It is textile and leather upper, and it's $185.99, so by far the most expensive, but it goes to $278 after the sale. And then if you need a just athletic sneaker, I love my On sneakers, and I have this On Cloud 5 running sneaker and I love it. I have it in hot pink, and they're going to have 5 colors in this one in the sale, and it's going to be $99.99, which I thought was great, and go back to $140 after the sale. And I think this is a great option if you do need an athletic comfy sneaker. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so now I have a few flats and a heel for you that I thought were really good, and then we're going to move on to jeans, which is another favorite category. But the first shoe I want to talk about is this Sam Edelman Luca loafer, and I have this loafer in a tan color, and I thought it was so beautiful in this brown suede, and we're going to see a lot of suede shoes and handbags for the fall. And this one comes in 5 colors, all real suede and leather, and then it's going to be $79.99 and goes to $150 after the sale. So that's such a good deal. And then this Stuart Weitzman, which I fell in love with this shoe in the last sale and I couldn't get it because they did have this one, and now they're offering it again and in 5 colors, and I'm hoping I can get it before it sells out. And it's just so pretty. It's this ballet flat that has embellishments at the top, and it looks kind of like a true ballet shoe in the toe. I just thought it was really interesting. It is more expensive on the high end. It's $289.99, but after the sale it goes to $450. So good. And then this Rag & Bone sling back flat I thought was so cool because this will look good with so many denim outfits, and it actually comes in a denim color as well. So just these 2 colors, and this is another option that's a little bit more expensive at $229.99, but then it goes to $348 after the sale. And then I really loved this Steve Madden, which you'll probably love this price point. So this is a pointed toe mule, and I think this is going to be a big seller in the sale. It comes in 6 colors. Some of them are mesh, some of them are leather or suede, and $79.99 and goes to $129 after the sale. Another one of my personal favorite things to shop in the sale is jeans. I love contemporary jeans, and I think this is the best time to look for them. So I wanted to show you this AG straight leg jean because I love their vintage washes, and I thought this one being a mid-rise would be a great option for those of you that don't want a high rise. And this one is going to be $163.99, and then it goes to $245 after the sale. And I also loved this frame jean, which is another straight leg jean, and it does have a really cool vintage looking wash to it as well. But this one is a high rise, so a great option for those of you that want that. And it's $171.99 and then goes to $258. And of course, I had to include a pair of Mother jeans in here because it's my favorite brand, and this is on my personal wish list. And I love this really light wash. And this one is just a great loose straight leg, and it's $185.99 and then goes to $278. So really good deal. And I also love the Mother Weekender jean. So I had to show you this one. I own this. It's what I'm wearing right now, and I got it last year and they brought it back. And I was so excited because this jean is fabulous, and it's so soft and stretchy. You would want to sleep in it. I want to sleep in it. It's so comfortable. And it's $179.99 and then goes to $268. And I also loved this Rag & Bone jean because it has this really dark blue rinse, and we're going to see a lot of dark blue rinse, I think. It's a very big trend. And I love flare jeans, so I had to include another one. And this is a great kind of dressed up one. And it's $179.99 and then goes to $268. And I also had to include a Wit and Wisdom jean in here because a lot of you told me you love that brand when I did my Nordstrom haul. And I thought this double seam down the side of this one, and it's a wide leg. I just thought it was a great trending jean at a very affordable price, and I think it looks really expensive. And this one is $58.99 and then goes to $88. And I also had to include a Paige jean because I love this brand too. It's a great contemporary brand, really soft and stretchy jeans. And this Sasha high rise wide leg is great. I've seen this in a lot of different washes and I really liked this light wash. And it's $172.99 and then goes to $259 after the sale. Another really big category to shop in the sale is sweaters, and I usually get a couple every year, and I got this one last year, which is still available. It's by Free People. It's the Bonfire cardigan, and I've loved this, so I will link it as well. But the first one for this year that I love is this Free People little cropped sweater that I think you could wear with so many things, and it just looks so cozy, and I love the Free People options. This one comes in 4 colors. It's $64.99 and then will be $98 after the sale. And I also love this really cool chunky cardigan. If you love cozy cardigans, this is great. And I love the big collar on it. This one comes in 5 colors as well, and it's $105.99 and then $158 after the sale. And I also love these cute little frilly sweaters that have the flutter sleeves. And I thought this one was so fun and very affordable. It's by Treasure & Bond. There's 2 colors in it. And my favorite was this ivory, and it's got blue trim. So it goes really well with all the blue that will be out this fall. And this is a great transitional piece. And it's $45.99 and then goes to $69.50. So not as great of a deal, but really, really cute. And I also really fell in love with this cardigan by Waif. And this one is just a really lightweight cardigan that you can wear buttoned up as a shirt, or you can open it up. You could even tuck this into a skirt and dress it up. And I just loved it. It comes in 3 colors. It's $64.99 and then will be $85 after the sale. And this is my ultimate favorite sweater that's on my wish list that I hope I can get. It's by Rails, which is one of my favorite contemporary brands, and they always have a lot of it in the sale. And this short sleeve sweater, it's actually elbow sleeve. It comes a little past the elbow, which I thought was awesome. And I just love the contemporary feel of this cable knit. So this is a must have for me, and it's $164.99, so a little more expensive, but $248 after the sale. And I fell in love with this Vince Camuto sweater, cardigan, whatever you want to call it, but it has this kind of cape detail or ruffle detail, whatever you want to say it is, but I love this. I think it's so pretty. And I loved it in the olive, but it also comes in ivory, and this one's $72.99 and then $109 after the sale. And I had to include a big splurge in here because I kept going back to this cardigan. I just think it's so unique and so beautiful. And it's navy and ivory, and this is by Rag & Bone again, and I think this is going to fly. I'll be surprised if it doesn't, but it's a big splurge because it's $285.99 and then it's $428 after the sale. So I think that's such a good deal if you can afford that sweater. And I think it's just so versatile, gorgeous, and will live in your closet forever. So now for some cute tops, which there's going to be varying price points here, but I thought these were all really good. And the first one is this beautiful top by Reese. And this was my ultimate favorite top, so I had to start with it. It's just has this cascading ruffle effect, and it's sheer, and I just thought it was so romantic and beautiful. And it is $174.99, so a splurge, but goes to $265 after the sale. And I love these vests that are the denim vest tops. And I do think they can be layered really well over some more fitted tops in the fall. And this one is by Rails, and it's $124.99. And then it goes to $188 after the sale, which I thought was great. And if you want a pretty little transitional top that has long sleeves, this Treasure & Bond little eyelet top that is 100% cotton, I thought was a great option. It also comes in a beautiful yellow, and it's $65.99, so very affordable, and then goes to $99.50 after the sale. And I also love a good white button-up shirt, and my favorite new kind of modern button-up shirt comes in a cropped length, so I loved this white one, and it also has a puff sleeve to it, so very modern and cool. And this is a Nordstrom one, so the Nordstrom brand, and it's $65.99 and then goes to $99.50. And I also usually always get a Rails button-up shirt, which these button-up shirts are so popular. They either come in plaid or you'll find some animal prints, or this one is an animal print in a jaguar, which I thought was really neat. And I would totally wear this all day long because we're going to see a lot of animal print in the fall, mostly leopard, I think, but anyway, this one is $119.99, which is about the price range of most of them when they're on sale, and it goes to $178, which I think is a really good deal for a top like this. And I own a couple of Rails tops from the sales, and they are really, really good quality. So one of the biggest third pieces for an outfit during the fall is a jacket. And they have a few really cute jackets. Actually, I have a lot of cute jackets, but my favorite one was this Treasure and Bond suede jacket that has all the fringe on it. And they had one in suede last year that I wanted to get, and it sold out so fast. So I'm hoping I can get this. And it's real suede and so beautiful. It's $232.99 and then will be $349 after the sale. I also loved this Rails little cropped plaid jacket, which I love these little bomber style jackets, and we're going to see a lot of these. There's a lot of leather and suede ones that we're going to see, and I thought this plaid one was fun, and I think it's a great staple that you could have because plaid never goes out of style. This one's $164.99 and then goes to $248. And I also love a good blazer, and blazers that are more fitted are what are on trend now. And this open edit wrap blazer with the tie I thought was so pretty and a great layering piece or something you could just wear as your top. And I think it could be professional or thrown on with jeans. So this one is $112.99 and then goes to $169 after the sale. So I am really excited about the dresses that I saw in the sale. I couldn't believe how many pretty dresses there were. I didn't think I was going to have this much in this category. But first, I want to talk about this Chelsea 28 little mini dress that I think is so pretty in this blue floral. And it reminded me of an Anthropologie dress. And the price of this is so good at $85.99 and then it goes to $129 and it comes in two beautiful colors. And I also loved this Caslon lace dress in this really beautiful green. I think I need this because green is my color, and this is just gorgeous, and I love this to wear all through fall. And if you put a knee-high ivory boot on with it, I think it'd be so pretty. And this comes in two colors. It's 100% cotton and it's $85.99 and then goes to $129. And I also loved this halogen dress, which has all this contrast stitching on it, which is a big trend as well. We saw it in the spring, and I think we're going to see it in the fall again, if this is any indication. And I thought this was a very cool modern midi dress that you could dress up, down, or even wear it professionally. And this comes in two colors. It also comes in a beautiful ivory, and this one is $79.99 and then $129. And I love all the lace that I'm seeing so far, and lace is going to be big. And I thought this chocolate brown lace dress by Steve Madden was fantastic. And it comes in three colors if you don't like the chocolate brown, but chocolate brown is going to be the new black, I think, for the fall. I'll still be wearing both. I'll probably mix both actually, but I thought this was beautiful. It's $84.99 and $129 after the sale. And I hope I said it comes in three colors. So there are two other colors in it. And also a good sweater dress is such a staple for your wardrobe. And I thought this one that is Nordstrom brand in wool and cashmere blend was gorgeous. And I love that it had the belt around the waist to cinch that waist and the V-neck. I just thought everything about this was gorgeous. Of course, I chose the chocolate brown again, but it comes in two colors and it's $186.99, which is an awesome price for wool and cashmere, and then goes to $279 after the sale. So if you need a coat for the fall and winter season, this is a great time to get it. And I thought the options they had were awesome. And the first one is this Zella 3-in-1 trench coat, which if you love a good trench, this is awesome because it comes with that vest that you can take out. So the 3-in-1 is you can wear the vest, you can wear the coat, or you can wear them both together. And I just loved this. It comes in two colors and it's $129.99 and then $189 after the sale. So such a great deal. And I also love, and this is the ultimate coat in the sale and the ultimate deal, because this is a Sam Edelman fringe coat, which is a big trend. And I love how they just added the fringe to the bottom of this coat. But this comes in three colors. I chose the black to show you because that's what I would get. And it's polyester and wool. And it's Going to be on sale for $149.99, and regular price for this is $360. So I thought this was hands down the best deal, so snatch this one up if you can. And I also love this Sam Edelman wrap coat, which is so pretty in this camel color, and it's very elegant. And I think this is a coat you could have in your closet for years. I think the fringe coat would be too. But this one comes in two colors. It's also wool and poly. It's $159.99 and then goes to $240. So a lot of these coats are such a good deal. And I also wanted to mention this Reese coat because it has been a very popular item in the sale. I had a friend that just tried to get her hands on it last year and she couldn't. So a really hot seller, but it's a lot more expensive. And this one is $379.99. It's also wool and polyester. It comes in blue as well this year, and it's $379.99, but $575 regular price after the sale. So you've got lots of options here. So look through, but I thought those were the best, especially that fringe coat, which I hope I can get. So now for some other pieces that I wanted to add in, which are some athletic pieces and then some PJs. So the first thing I want to talk about is this Varley cotton open work pullover that is so pretty. And Varley hardly ever goes on sale. It's such a great contemporary athleisure brand. And I thought this was so pretty. And it's $94.99 and then will be $142 after the sale. And I also love Zella, as it's a Nordstrom brand that is for working out, and I've accumulated a lot of pieces, and I can tell you it's really good quality and such a good price. And I loved this set. It's a color block sports bra with some matching color block leggings. And the sports bra does come in four colors. It's $32.99 and then $49 after the sale. And the leggings are a 7/8 length, which is great if you are shorter like I am at 5'4", because the longer ones bunch up too much. So I love these. And this one is $49.99 and then goes to $79 after the sale. And there are several colors in those as well. And I also loved this little zip up hoodie because I like to match in my sets, and I usually get cold after I work out. So I like throwing something on. And I thought this was really cute. It comes in a few colors. It's $65.99 and then $99 after the sale. And I wanted to mention the Nordstrom pajamas because they are so soft and really good. And I loved this new green stripe. And this is the short set, which comes in 11 colors, and it's $42.99 and then $65 after the sale. But if you don't like shorts, it also comes in long pants and I think crop pants. So I will link those for you as well. There were a few bags in the sale that I just fell in love with. And the first one is this Madewell little shopper tote that I thought was adorable. I love the shape of this, and I also love the navy. And it is real leather, so a real suede, and it comes in two colors, and it's $145.99 and then goes to $218 after the sale. And their suede products are really nice. And I also love this JW Pie bag, which is faux leather. I was very surprised, but I'm okay with that. I think this is one of the coolest little tote bags I have ever seen. And it has the utility pockets on the front, so I think I might have to get this one. It's $129.99 and then $200 after the sale. And I also really loved this Coach shopper. So this big tote, which has this beautiful soft pebbled leather. And this comes in two colors. It comes in black. So if you need a great little daily tote bag, this is so nice. It's $249.99 and then $395 after the sale. So I thought that was a really good deal. So now for some tried and true beauty items that I wanted to share with you. And these are so fantastic. I was so glad to see them in the sale. The first one is this MAC lip gloss duo. So two of these lip glosses, which I am wearing over my lipstick in this video. And this lip gloss is the best gloss I have used because it moisturizes, it's not sticky, it stays on for a long time, and it's really a beautiful color. And all the colors are really pretty. So if you love gloss, try these. It's $35 and a $50 value. And I also love Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. Like, this has been the best lipstick. I have it on under my gloss and it stays on forever. I'm so impressed with it. I'm sold. And I don't normally like lipstick, and this is this is awesome. And she's come out with a medium shade, so it's a little bit darker, and you can see it on the lips here. It's so pretty. So that is on my wish list, and it's $63 for gloss, lipstick, lip liner, and a $95 value. So good. And then Clinique's Take the Day Off is the best makeup remover on the planet. I have tried the Neutrogena knockoff of it, and it's not near as good. I don't like it as much, so I am going to stock up on this. This is the jumbo jar, and I mean, it takes eye makeup and everything off if you've never tried it, and it's $36 at a $58 value, and I think I'm going to buy enough for the year because it's amazing. But I love these. I've tried all of these, and they are great items that I highly recommend, and I think they're on a very good value for you. So now for some juicy details and some tips and tricks. So first, you have 3 early shopping days. The first one is July 8th, which is for icon status. They have a credit card and have spent a lot of money. And then you have ambassador status on the 9th, which is me. They have a credit card and they've spent a little bit of money, but not as much as Icon. And then you have the ambassador or card holder status, which can shop on the 10th. And those are just the people that actually have a credit card. And you have to use your credit card to get those deals early on those days. So that is the thing, is that third day is still really good for stock. And so if you can get a credit card, I do recommend it if you can. If not, I understand. And if you can't, then you have to wait until the 12th to purchase. So it's open to the public on the 12th. You can use any means of payment that you want to, but there are a lot of things that sell out between that time. So that is just a tip to get the early purchases of those things, because a lot of them do sell out, and unfortunately that's the way it works. And it's so fun, and the deals are great, and it's for the fall season, so there's a lot of hype and there's a lot of great things, and I do think that it's definitely worth it. Also, another tip is, if you're shopping now and looking at the preview, go ahead and choose your size and everything and stick it in a wish list. I always name my wish list just Nordstrom Anniversary Sale 2025, and I just put everything that I love in there. And then when it comes to the time on the day that I can shop, I am at my computer and I just bang, 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 add to cart, and then I purchase. And that is a great way to speed up the process, because I have had things sell out in my cart before. So I try to go as fast as I can. And also, if you have a credit card, do not forget to activate your double points day. You will get a lot of points and they give back really good notes. I actually have one to spend this year. So those are good tips to just get things that you want, and it saves you some money. And there's a lot of good stuff for fall, whether you want classic pieces or on trend things. And I highly recommend this sale. And if you can navigate it that way and be very successful in getting what you need, it will save you money and save you shop time during the year, because you could really find everything that you need for the fall season in this sale. That's not always fun, because we want to shop during the fall and winter, but it is so good. And that is what I recommend if you can do that. And I would love for you to let me know in the comments if you got this far and I introduced you to the sale, because it's one of my favorite sales of the year. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and thanks for watching. So I hope you enjoyed all of my top picks and my tips and tricks for the sale, and I hope you have a great shopping experience. And also, don't forget, look out for my try on haul that's coming on either the 9th or the 10th, and I will see you then.